Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Enderal. So last episode was pretty intense, I have to say. A lot of really serious things went down, so to speak. Now today, I decided to kind of switch gears. One thing that we don't do a lot of times is just spend some time working on side quests. We do have a fair few of them. I know we spent, actually, episode before last, we spent working on side quests, right? But I'd like to work a little bit on them because we actually have some that I'm very curious about. One being the soul place, also the apotheosis quest, which seems to be like a quest line that we're going to be working on. The dreary field is another one. Touching effigy. You know, we've got a lot of these quests. Also, lost hearts is something that I'd like to work on. So before we continue on with the main quest or any exploration or anything like that, I'd like to just take a little bit of time and maybe work on some side quests, you know. So it looks like we're going to work on the soul place first, and it looks like we need to go to the marketplace for that. I just figure with how interesting a lot of the side quests tend to be, it would be worth our time to maybe...
Didn't you? Thank you. But why didn't anyone listen to me in the first place? I told them those Naramis were dangerous. And now this happens.
Excuse me, I'm new in this area. Do you happen to have any tips?
Well, I might. But I'm sure as heck not going to tell you, Moonskin. Now leave me alone. I don't have time for chit-chat.
Are you always this friendly?
Of course. Especially to people of your kind. Now excuse me. I have to go.
She just told me that I saved the city. Okay. I thought maybe that would lead into something, but it doesn't appear that that's the case. Alright, I guess we're gonna break into this guy's house. I believe this is the guy that actually owns the shop right in front of it. I actually sell to him a lot, so it's kind of funny that we're breaking into his place. There's people here. Oh, it's that guy that's always angry about everything. Okay, can I just talk to him right now? Okay, no, it looks like I'm actually going to need to wait until the day. Oh, there's actually a bed here I can sleep in, so that works. But it isn't, in fact, the guy that has the shop in front of here. It's the guy that has the shop more in, like, the center of the marketplace. He's the guy that's always, like, really, really rude. I do sell to him a bit, out of necessity. He's not one of my favorites or anything. I have no qualms with killing him, if need be. Okay, are your wares for sale?
For you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
Okay, the quest says search his assortment of goods for things which could belong to Miogor Ironforge. But he only had like 5 things, and it was like tongs, he had a couple rings. Alright, I'm gonna wait till he actually gets to his shop. Because it may just be stuff that he happens to have on his inventory that he's selling right now, so...
Now, I just put them out for you to look.
Alright, here we go.
Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
So we're looking for Ironforge's loot. That is something that we need to purchase, I suppose. Bring the loot to Miogor. Okay, I guess that's everything that that he had. Let me see. I may have some stuff to sell, in fact. Alright, so back into the foreign quarter. Let's see if we can find him and bring him back his loot. I'm not for sure if this is going to be everything. I imagine... I don't know the backstory of why. I don't know if he sold it and then we just bought it back for him. Well, it's a metalworking shop. Hello, guy. Show Bella Ironforth's loot. Any chance this has to do with your anger?
That? By Malthus, where did you get that? You didn't buy it from that cutthroat, did you? Please, let me see it. I need to know it's real.
Okay. On second thought, I think I'll keep it for myself. Only if you tell me what this is all about in return. Or sure, it's yours. Let's see what this is all about.
Aye, of course. By the name of the sun, yes, that's hers. And Vera was right.
There was more, I don't know, it's something about, I don't know why you're doing this, and... you're welcome. Who is Bella, your companion?
What? No, Bella, she was my daughter. She left us one moon's turn and a day ago now.
Sorry to hear that. What happened to her?
Flesh maggots, she... A week before we found out, she had met this young man, you know? Oh, you should have seen her. There was so much life in her, so much joy. And then, all of a sudden... It just isn't fair.
My condolences. For what it's worth, I've lost a good friend as well not too long ago.
You did? I'm sorry to hear that. She was a poet, you know? She could play the lute and sing like no other. And she even taught herself how to write. Vera, my companion, and I, we thought she would one day travel through the lands and become a bard. What am I saying? I'm sure you have better things to do than listen to me grieving. But, in case you want to know how her lute ended up in that bastard's hands, we had debts. And only 3 weeks after Bella left us, a Duneville caravan that carried a year's load of iron for us got robbed. But of course, neither that nor our loss made any difference to that cutthroat golfer, and he threatened to get me thrown into jail if I wouldn't pay by the first day of Star Summer Night. Well, I suppose you can connect the dots for yourself. The loot was precious, and we didn't have a choice. But still, it felt like selling a part of her. And until now, we had nothing left of her, save for the casket.
You can keep the loot if you want to. It's a present. And then what casket? We're going to tell him he can keep the loot.
Yes, that's very generous of you, really. Thank you.
So what casket?
Her treasure chest, that's what she called it. She kept her songs and poems in there, and she would never show anything to anyone unless she considered it perfect. You know how poets are. And now she's gone, and only she knows how to open the casket.
But you're a locksmith, aren't you? You should know how to get it open, too.
Aye, I should. But the casket was a present I made for her myself, and I made the lock special. It's a complicated mechanism, but, simply put, there are 4 bolts that need to be pushed in a certain order, and only then will it open. Of course, I could smash it, but who knows what would happen to her things. If I somehow destroyed them, I would never forgive myself.
So, just try all the combinations. I see, in that inscription, that carving on the back of the loot, there was, that has something to do with how to open the casket, right?
Yes, left, right, left, down. But that's not all. The bolts have to be pushed 12 times.
So we're missing 8 hints. Do you know if your daughter left more clues about them somewhere else?
Aye, I'm quite sure she did. Vera and I have ideas as to where, but at the moment I can't afford to spend a single day without work. Look, you were very generous to me. I know it's a lot to ask for, but do you think you could help us find the other hints?
Depends what's in it for me, or alright, I'll see what I can do. I'll just tell him I'll see what I can do. I feel really heartless being like, what's in it for me? Your daughter just died, what's in it for me? Alright.
Thank you. I'm not asking this lightly, but you seem like a good fellow, and that is rare these days. Bella loved this book of poetry, the Red Ballads, and there was one particular edition she always rented from the Ark Library. I hardly have any coin left to borrow it, but I'm almost sure she left a hint there.
I see. What about the last one?
Aye, there was a place Bella always visited when she had spare time. She worked on her poems there, I think. It's not far from the harbor. Do you have a map? There. If she left another clue, it must have been there.
Alright, we need to search the library and examine the cave in the King's Bay. Aha.
Hmm?
I'm just going to have a quick look around his house. I was just kind of looking for magical symbols more than anything. And I don't see any, so we'll go ahead and I guess set out for the library. Get back in there and go to work. I will say, I mean, this quest has already turned out to be more than I'd expected, honestly. Okay, we need to go to the Noble's Quarter first. And then the other one looks like a cave that I think we've been to. Perhaps. I love how it says during the course of the game you will gather enough memory points to completely develop at most 3 disciplines. We've already surpassed that. We've already done it. Okay, up here. I would like to see if we could find maybe that last Butcher of Ark volume. And maybe even... oh, we've been here before, though. Myths and Legends, The Blind Miner. I don't think I have this one. So I am going to steal it, I do believe. And we also got one for the Gargantuan Lizard. I believe that's the Triceratops. And if so, I mean, we've already... I think I've already found that book. Yeah. And there's another one. But I was kind of curious about the other ones, because I know there's at least a couple that we don't have. And that's another series of books that I would like to do a reading episode on. Blind Miner. Okay, and here's the book that we were looking for. It says, you browse through the volume of poems. After a short while, you find what you're searching for. There's a hint on the last page. Right down, left up. Okay. Guess we can't actually read that book. There's actually an expert locked door here that I'm going to break into. It could be like a rare book section or something. It looks like a housing area, but I'm just hoping that it's like rare books. Tales of the Wanderer Dark Keeper. I found another one about an archer downstairs. The Archer from the Steps, I believe it was called. Oh, there's a bank vault key for 2211. I don't know if I think I probably already opened that one, but... And there's a Myths and Legends, The Ash Widow. I'm not for sure which all ones we found. Interact the Rusty Star Viewer. Alright, well let's have a seat and see if we can spot anything. No. Okay. Seems like it's not usable. Alright, so now for the one in the cave. Let's see, I want to say that there's a teleport, yeah, to the harbor. That's where we need to go. You know, when I first wanted to do this quest, it was just out of curiosity, like what exactly is going on, because the guy was just like talking about greedy people and the shopkeeper and all that. But now I'm like super curious as to what's in this casket, as they called it. Oh, Ice Claw. Aha. You were discovered by the Narames. What? What Narames? Whoa! Whoa! Aha! Right up there. See, I can break the siege on the town by myself. Oh, there's another one over there. There's one right up there. Oh my gosh. Look at all the people coming. And there's people hung on that finger over there too. Alright. I think it's too far for me to be able to actually kill him. But man, they've killed everybody outside of the village, or outside of the town. I'm taking these guys out. Haha! I'm breaking the siege on this town. Why can I not hit this guy? You cannot tell me my aim is that bad.
Another worshipper. Get him.
Okay, I think this is all just bugged right now. I don't think we're actually supposed to be trying to break the siege on the town. But I really think I could take out Korak's army. They're not much to look at, honestly. I still cannot believe they've crucified everybody out here. That is just pure insanity. There we go. I took out the one on the boat. I know there's still one up there. There's like Naramese archers all over this place. But I was curious about this boat, but there doesn't seem to be anything on it. Oh wait, what is this? Wild mage just out here. Meow. Alright. That must be Korak's ships. I don't know what's on that island over there. Oh, I see Naramese though. There we go. Haha! See, I can break this siege. One man and a bow can take this out. Looks like his ships are... No, that's a shipwreck. Never mind. Alright. I'm getting totally sidetracked here, as I'm sure you can tell. Oh, there's an ice claw. Haha! Alright, so what did this wild mage have by chance? Staff of Frostbite. I will take it. I don't want any of that, though. Spell tome for Summon Ghostly Black Bear rank 1. We shall take it. And another ice claw. Haha. That's actually quite a few already this episode. So I guess we're going to try to make it over to that cave. I'm tempted to just go right through the harbor, honestly. There we go. You are dead, sir. These Naramese can discover me all they want. I couldn't care less. I'm an archer. I still wonder what's on that island. We'll have to go out there at some point. Oh, wow. There's a whole, like, Naramese blockade over here. They do not want us to get out. Alright, it seems like we can expect to have quite a few run-ins with them, though. I do believe. Cave at the King's Bay. I don't know if we found this before or not. Yes, we have. I want to say it was spiders that were in here, right? If I recall correctly, that's what it was anyway. Because right off in this direction was spiders. Yeah, and everything's looted. The massive chest looted, and everything seems to be dead, so... This kid was playing in bad places, though. Alright. Oh, an inscription. It says, you're carefully feeling the tree stump and immediately find what you're searching for. On the back, the letters DDUL. I'm sure it's down, down, up, left are carved. Yeah. Okay, down, down, up, left. Should have finished reading it, right? Alright, assist Miogor in opening the box. Alright. I'm just going to pop a scroll, actually. It's still hard to believe that Korak is just destroying... Oh, there's like rocks down and stuff. Just killing everybody out there. I mean, I know it's war and whatever, but... I don't know. I really wish they would send me out there with my bow. Give me some arrows and say, here, kill Korak's army. I'd be like, okay. It is really cool how there's a lot of areas throughout the town that are kind of ruined. You know, after the siege and everything. And, or, well, I know the place is being sieged, but after the initial attack, there's places that have been taken down and stuff. Let's say, you were right about the book. Bella left a hint in the back of it. The order was right down, left up.
I see. Vera was the one who thought of looking inside that book. I'm glad she did.
And I found Bella's hideout, and you were right. The clue she left there was down, down, up, left.
Aye, I thought so.
So what now?
Well, we have all 3 clues now. Come on in, let us try it.
Alright.
Here, that's the casket. Left, right, left. Yes, that sounds good. Yes, it worked. By the righteous path, it worked.
This one?
Yes, this is just like you, isn't it? This is you. I know I've said this 100 times before, but again, thank you for all this.
So what did it say?
To read these lines, it's as if she were here. Only for a moment, but still. I promise to compensate you for your efforts. I think I could teach you a thing or two about my craft, about locks. Or maybe I can give you a more general tip. What do you say?
Okay, general tips sound fine. He'll give +3 crafting points. Or +3 to lockpicking. Teach me something about your craft. I tell you what, I'm just going to take general tips. Because then I can spend them however I want to.
Alright, let me think. When crafting something, whatever it is, most people make the mistake of immediately turning all their attention to the details. You shouldn't do that. Make a rough draft and keep an eye on the big picture. That will improve the quality of your work a lot. Now, I would appreciate it if you gave me some time alone. I need to talk to Vera. And I need to make sure what's in this casket doesn't get lost. Thank you again. I will never forget what you did for me. Walk blessed. It's good to see you.
It said handicraft was increased by 3. Okay, that's what it did. It just gave me 3 handicraft points, not 3 crafting points. So, which is fine. Honestly, I'd rather have handicraft than lockpicking. So, to be perfectly honest with you. I still wonder what that letter said. That was kind of disappointing. Let me try to reload and see if maybe he'll say something.
That sounds good.
I think I was in his way,
By the
maybe.
righteous path, it worked.
Alright. Okay, yeah. He still doesn't say it. I tried stepping back, and giving him some space and everything. He doesn't read the letter, I guess. I guess it was personal. It's kind of disappointing because I was actually really curious as to what was in that box. Like what she wrote and everything, but I guess it is not to be known. Alright, so next up I think we're going to work on apotheosis, because that's another quest I'm very, very curious about, to see how it all plays out and everything. Let's see. The camp we're looking for is actually near the Whale Watch. That actually is very convenient because I do want to continue exploring that place. It's actually about where we left off. We kind of went around that mountain before. My red tower. So maybe we can check some of those areas out as well in the process. This has a man's voice. But it's most definitely a woman. Huh. Alright. This guy, don't try to save him. Dump him in the river. No, dump him in the river. I do not feel bad for the Naramis that died. Alright, let's head for Whale Watch. I'm actually excited to go back there because the last time that we were in Whale Watch, the exploration that we did was very exciting. There was a lot of really, really cool stuff. There was that, there was like a couple little like side quests and stuff. I mean, there was a lot of neat stuff in Whale Watch. And the exploration and combat and everything was really good too. It was very much on par. So I am curious to check this place out a bit more. And I guess we'll just head off in this direction. I'm going to take this high point right here. Aha! Tears. Meow! You are dead, sir! Oh, I see what looks like a spider over there. Yeah. Meow! Ha! No one can hide from Skirn. Nope, and an ice claw. We're doing really, really well on ice claws. I don't know how many we have built up, but I do know that we have a fair few of them built up. I'm fairly certain. Now, if you recall, when we first came through this area, there was a lot of Vatirs initially, and I imagine he was probably left over from that big pack that we killed in this area before. Alright, we got blueprints for Eterna Gauntlets, Starlin Warhammer. Honestly, there's not a whole lot of good stuff to craft unless it's just stuff that we don't find until later. Thus far, I mean, I'm kind of glad I didn't go any farther in handicraft. Because there's just not anything to make that's like, oh man, I want that. I mean, I guess min-maxing, I wouldn't mind making Dagger of Righteous Arcane Wrath. We'll take it. And a Jade Sapphire Circlet. We will also take that. Hero of Righteous Path. I mean, I'm not really necessarily, there's nothing to make, but nothing like super high level. that I've noticed. Fortress Well Watch. Uh-huh. We can actually go into that place. But before we do, there's a camp. Right here. The Butcher of Arc, Volume 6, The Silver Cloud. We've already gotten that one. There's only like one copy that we're missing. Or one volume. What is over here? Patira's Camp. No trace of Patira. I should look around the area. Examine the area around Patira's camp for hints about her whereabouts. We got a handicraft book. Assassin Hood. Emerald. Okay. There's blood. So I wonder if I should follow that blood and go up that way. I believe this is the way we went before, wasn't it? I think I'm going to see... Yeah, the blood trail continues up this way. And we went off in that direction. Up the, like, ice mountain. So we'll continue over here then. See where this takes us to. This blood trail keeps going. It's me! Oh, I really want you to die so I can get that wild mage. Thank you for dying. Ah. Wild mages are really like the only thing that even stands a remote chance at all against us anymore. Like, we're just unstoppable, and I don't even have to pop any skills, you know. The Western Cannon Wall. Okay. I'm assuming this is where she went because this is where the blood leads to. Old Myrad Hall. Where'd that mage go? Oh, there he is. Nothing all that great on him. Starling Sword, War Axe on the Righteous Path, some jewels. It's not terrible. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go in here. I mean, this seems to me to be where... Haha! Preemptive strike, you die! Go get him! Get him! I love how they just kept running into my shots. Like, please kill me next. Kill me! Alright. Try to get a good vantage point up here. If at all possible. It looks like that's everybody in this area, so... Okay. I doubt they're going to have anything. I mean, I will take the arrows, but... For the most part... Marauders never have anything of value, really. So I guess we're just going to push on. I think. That's it for this area. Old Myrad Hall quarters now. Those little areas like that drive me absolutely insane. If I'm being perfectly honest. Because it's like... just some extra loading screens. Oh, we got sausages. Sausages. Okay. Nope. Totally different shit. Because now your life is over. The Archer in the Shadows. Okay, I'm going to check the other side. Maybe there's some more people over here to shoot. Just trying to get the area as cleared out as I can. Aha. Okay, I see a couple guys. I love how they still don't detect me when they're standing like 5 feet from me. They're just like, I still don't see you. I get sneak attacks.
Hey, you there. You gotta help me. Get me out of here.
Hey! It's you! Release her with the prison key.
Oh, we don't have time for talking. Find the key and get me out of here.
Okay. I found some spare parts and a Boots of the Tribunal. Fortune of the Tracker. I will take it. There's a doll. The gold barrel. Sure, one of these guys have the broken soul gem, circlet of the limbo, entropy robe, staff of mighty resurrection. Does he have? He doesn't have the prison key either. So, oh, it looks like it's off in that direction. Can you imagine if we didn't take lockpicking? I mean, I know we haven't leveled it, but, you know, we took the traits for it. Can you imagine if you didn't and there was all these expert lock chests? And, I mean, I guess there's the Ondunsey's key stuff, but, like, there you go. There's one. A whole bunch of spell tomes in this one. Which I do like spell tomes because they actually sell for a decent amount for being just £1. Really? There's nobody here guarding the key? Adept book for rhetoric and the prison key. Okay, now before I let her out, I would like to finish checking out this area, honestly. Oh. Well, there's one direction taken care of. What about this direction, then? Just a rat. It's guard dog rat. Okay, it seems like that's everything here. Yeah. Huh. I was expecting a little bit more resistance, honestly. But I'll take it. I just love how, like, nobody can even get close to us. Like, we just gun them down before they even got a shot at it. Alright, you're free.
Whew, you sure showed those bastards who's boss. Good work. Who sent you? I can hardly imagine you came here by chance.
They didn't even see me. They didn't even know who's boss. They just knew somebody was boss. I didn't. Your master, Dalterowin, sent me. What happened?
Oh, well, what didn't happen? If Dalterowin sent you, I take it you know why I'm here. So here's the short version. I managed to find the steering unit for that machine, but when I got back, I got ambushed by these arseholes, highwaymen. They must have known I was working for Terowin, and that he'd pay quite a ransom for me. Otherwise, I'm sure they would have slit my throat right open. Huh, pity. They didn't count on you coming.
Well, you're safe now. Do you have that steering unit with you?
No, of course not. They took it with them. My money would be in their hideout, Fortress Sourcewatch, not far from here. You sure look like you can handle yourself in a fight. So, what do you think about going in there and getting back the unit for us? I'd help you, but those bastards got me good before they locked me in that cage. I need to see an apothecary as soon as possible.
I don't like help. I think I can do that. See you back in Ark.
Good. Thanks again for helping. I appreciate it.
Okay, I was about to say, if she pops a scroll, I'm gonna scream. Because she could have popped the scroll, like, when she was in the cage, but she's going on foot, so it makes a little bit more sense. Alright, well, since we have to go to Fortress Scourwatch, that gives us all the reason that we need to explore out this area. I would like to clean it up, just so there's no loose ends in at least this section of Wellwatch. So I'm thinking about just climbing on down there, honestly. Okay, so is it this fortress right here, or is it... No, this is Fortress Wellwatch. I still want to check this place out, though, too, just because we haven't been through it. And actually, it's directing us off in this direction to reach our objective.
That's just bullshit. I told her not to fall for it.
Aha! 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 3 down! God. Timotrelli and Brandy. What is this nice little table cover? I almost think that guy was having an apple. Like, they just die so fast. Like, they don't even have time to react. Just like arrows coming in, they, you know, a couple of them pulled out their weapons and then they were dead. Oh no! There's somebody here! Hiya! Okay, I don't think there's anything... Oh, there's a bounty chest here. I wonder what that is. I wonder why that's here. Key of Fortress Quail Watch. Maybe it's a misprint and it's supposed to be Well Watch, or maybe there's another fortress that's linked to this one. I don't know. I was about to say maybe that's locked, but it's not. Aton, a helmet blueprint. A village in turmoil. Alright. And back up to Golden Forest. So where are we now? Uh-huh.
That's just bullshit. I told her not to fall for it.
Sounds like they're all around me. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, there's a key for that chest. We got 3 bows of righteous frost. Wrath. I will take them. 70 penny coins. A Ring of the Blade Master. One-handed attacks do 15% more damage. Ring of the Towers, heavy armor. Spare parts, and a spell tome. We've made a ton of money already this episode. Oh man, I was wanting to get like some shots out on those guys. Alright.
Wait. Someone's there.
It's a me!
Where did he go?
Cardus is this guy's name. Okay, well, you know what? I didn't mean to let them get me all the way up here. Okay, Starling dummy. Aw, you shouldn't have stepped in that. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. Ho ho! He's blinded. I'm throwing just all kinds of things out at this point. I haven't really got to fight a boss like this close in a very, very long time. Alright, this is headed straight for you guys. And it's probably gonna hurt. Ah! We win! Ah! Wait, someone's there. Really? You think so? Alright, what do we got here? Cardus. We have Eternal Gauntlets of Magic Winds. Mana regenerates 12% faster. Actually doesn't sell for that much, but it doesn't weigh that much either, so we'll take it. Shroud of the Fallen. We already have those. And a Warhammer of Righteous Arcane Wrath. We've got the carry weight, we'll take it. And actually, while we're on the topic of carry weight, let's go ahead and pop the ice claws that we've got. We have 9 of them. I just popped something else too, so there's that. Some kind of food, that's fine. Okay, so was there something back here that he was protecting? Starlin control unit. Return to Uri Dal Terowin. Okay, I didn't know if there was anything else up here. And then 15 penny coins. Wonderful. But it's funny because, like, she said it was Fortress, what was it, Quail Watch or something? Then the key was for Quail Watch, and then it's actually called Fortress Well Watch. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I give up trying to guess it. Now, there's 2 other locations off in this direction that I'm curious about here. Alright. I love how they can, like, detect me, that I can just hit crouch, and then they can't find me anymore. I'm just too sneaky. I'm just way too sneaky. So what do we got? The Eastern Cannon Wall. Okay. So what's over here then? This is like Fortress Well Watch. Is this another section of the fortress? Aha. There's an apprentice chest here. So basically, had we wanted to... Yeah, that's where that lattice door was. Okay. That wasn't what I expected. That guy's shield. Cardus' shield followed me. Ah. And what do we got? It looks like it is! It's a magical symbol! Haha. 47 of 100. We're definitely getting there. You know, we're almost halfway. Which I think is a feat in of itself. Prison. What's in here? Oh, I see a troll. Meow! You are dead, sir. I need a challenge. I need to go fight that dragon. I think is what I need to do. What do we got here? Adept. Massive chest. Alright, adept book for one-handed. Penny coins. Lockpicks. Spare parts. Flash heal. Eh. Not too great. Alright, what's over... I like the way this dungeon looks quite a bit. Hello, big cave troll. Gotcha! This one was just dead. I didn't even do it. It was just dead. Alright. Warhammer of the Righteous Path. Spell Tome for Boon. Curious of the Righteous Path. Eternal Boots. And some scrolls. Alright, so I guess that's everything in here. I still don't know how we get over to that, like, orc camp symbol on the map. I don't know. It's like off in... Is it not the orc camp? No, we found the orc camp. It's that. I can only assume that it's down this way, probably. So I'm going to... Can I, Whoops. Yeah, I can climb down this. Not a problem. Skyrim's like a ninja anyway. He could do whatever he wants to do. Doesn't even matter. Alright. I'll try to stick along this upper path for a minute. But I'm not really... Oops. I'm not really seeing any rock crack discovered. Alright. Oh, is there a dungeon up here maybe? I don't really see any kind of dungeon. And I don't see any more points of interest between here and where we've explored too. I believe actually this is where... I think this is where I ran into some death claws not too long ago. Because I got turned around. Okay, but yeah, this is where some death claws were. So I know where we're at. We pretty much ran full circle back to the desert. Alright, so let's head back to town. And we are going to go turn in this apotheosis quest. Which we've had it for quite a while. And I am quite curious to see where this quest leads. So, and in case you guys don't remember, the guy that we're helping for this apotheosis quest, he's the one that wants to put his soul into that Starlin automatron.
Well, girl, it's not as if I said we'd need an escort from the beginning. You really were lucky. I hope you know that.
Thanks for reminding me. Now look at that. Talking of the Black Guardian.
It's me!
There you are. Good to see you back in one piece. Pathira told me everything. Had I known you'd be up against an entire gang of highwaymen, I would have sent reinforcements. But it seems you really do know how to handle yourself in a fight. Did you find the steering unit?
There wasn't even a fight. Show Uri the unit. If this is it, yes.
Splendid, that's it. Good work. Here's your pay. And since you're here already, there is something else you might assist us with. And it will be just as lucrative.
Okay, we got 450 penny coins, a master book on handicraft, 2800 XP. We leveled up. Level 60, 5 learning points, 3 crafting, 1 memory. Alright, let's go ahead and take some more stamina, I guess. I'm half tempted to take a little bit of mana. Because eventually we'll want to cast spells, right? Let's go ahead and take 8 mana. It's not like we need any of this other stuff. Okay, we got a knowledge thing. Thalgard, what exactly happened there? I think we've already talked about that, didn't we? Yeah, we have. We've already talked about all this. I remember that. Alright, so sure, what do you need?
Energy. Horst's frame might be complete, but he still lacks a source of energy. One that doesn't exhaust itself. Similar to Pyrean crystals, only much more resourceful. Evidently, the only ones capable of creating something as genial are Starling tinkerers. The only problem is that the plans for such an energy core have been lost for centuries now, as have its prototypes. However, Asgaard might still have one.
Just cut to the chase, will you, Master? Agnog is an old starship that was constructed centuries ago in Anku, the great Starling city on Nerim. The spearhead of Starlin craft built to reclaim the forgotten homeland, blah blah blah, and so on and so forth.
Alright.
It crashed on the first test flight.
In which it got from Nerim to as far as Enderal within a day's travel. A little more respect, please, Pathira. Anyway, fact is, until now, everybody believed the ship had crashed right into the Red Sea, a few miles before the Sun coast. It didn't.
We've already found it.
It lies buried in the Enderalian Frostcliff Glacier.
I have already scouted the perimeter. It is completely enclosed with ice. But with an aptitude, one can find a way in. The energy core we need is...
Already
where
found
else
it.
could it be? In the heart of the ship, the generator room. And this is where you come in. I can get inside by myself, but I bet my left hand that the Tinkerers have come up with a whole arsenal of nasty defense mechanisms to process any intruders into dust, bones, or puddles of flesh. I will go on ahead and try to deactivate as many traps as possible, but I might still need your help getting to the core. You have a map, don't you? Here, this is where you should find the ship.
I already got
And
it.
as I said, find us the core and your payment will be baronial. Best you get going as soon as possible. In the meantime, I will take a look at the steering unit.
Alright,
I'll see
started.
you in Asgaard. As I said, I'll try to deactivate as many of the defense mechanisms as possible. But still, you should prepare for resistance.
Okay. Alright. So,
Well, you should go to
I'll
Asgaard
see
and meet
you in
Pathira.
Asgaard.
We
As I
need
said,
this
I'll
energy
try to
core.
deactivate as many of the defense mechanisms as possible. But
I'm
still,
on it.
You should prepare
Alright.
for
Now, Asgaard, if you recall, we did find that starship a very long time ago. So we already kind of know where to go. And actually, in that process, I do have a quest here, Wanted in Ark, for Eliminate Gargantua. And it's actually fairly close to that as well, I believe. Yeah. That is actually that wild mage camp that we found before. It's been a while. It has, in fact, been a while. But I tell you what, I know it's about wrapping up point, so I do think I'm going to end it here. Next episode, we're going to head to Asgaard, I believe. So, that's the plan. Between this episode and next, I am going to vendor a bit of stuff because our inventory is pretty well done before we set out on another expedition. I need to read up on the Ash Widow and the Blind Miner, because we do have books for those. And I don't know if I have a book on the Steel Guardian. I want to say that I do not. But I'd like to go find those as well. I would love to finish out Myths and Legends and some of this stuff. The Butcher of Ark, I'd love to see if this leads into anything. Possibly. I don't know. And Strange Horizons as well. I don't know. We still have 8 more knowledge things to do. But, yeah. So, anyways... Oh, you know what I might do? Next episode, we might begin from around Fogville. Yeah, I think we might start at Fogville, get that house key or whatever, then go to the Frostcliff Tavern and make our way up the mountain. And around the mountain all the way back to here. Might be what we do. But anyways, like I said, I am going to end it out here. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and if you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button. And go ahead and subscribe if you're not already for more daily videos. And until next time, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys next time.